consciousness is on a spectrum. So, like, if you are asleep, let's say, because I'm going to try to break this down. Like, back when people would say, they're sleeping and we got to wake them up, right? Before the term woke was hijacked by politics, which is so stupid to me, but before it was hijacked, like, waking up meant, like, your consciousness is asleep, like you're a human being. Like the whole NPC thing, it was basically, everyone's like an NPC, everyone, including you and me. Like we was NPCs. And then eventually we wake up. And then when we wake up, it's like we start to wake up. But the problem is the ego gets involved because people will think that they're woke because they woke up, but there's levels to it. Like you might have woken up, but you're still really drowsy. Like you might have woken up, but you're still laying in bed. You might have woken up, but you're still like what I mean is you can you wake up, but then that's just the beginning. Then you wake up some more. Then you wake up some more. Then you wake up some more. Then you wake up some more until until because you can keep doing this until the day you die. You can keep growing because that's really what it is. It's like working on consciousness or growing your consciousness or trying to wake up is like a flower that's trying to grow. So the flower that grows, it becomes a seedling, then it grows some leaves, then it grows some more leaves, then eventually it'll grow its flower, then eventually it'll grow its seeds, then eventually it will die. But flowers grow until the day they die. So it's like I think working on consciousness is very similar. So you could work on it till the day you die, but people will get the first level to it or the second or third level to it and think they're woke, and their ego will get involved. And they're going to think, oh, well, I'm woke. I know. I've done this many psychedelics. I've gone to this country this many times. You've never even been to this country. And that's where real spirituality's from. And, that whole thing, their ego gets involved because they're woke. Their ego gets involved. They're like, oh, the government is bullshit. Oh, the this and that. And they just, like, your ego can get involved. So this is why it's really good to get your ego under control. So like as you're on the journey to awaken your consciousness, your ego doesn't stop you because it's going to try to stop you. So I think that's the thing. Learning how to like slowly wake up, and there's levels to it because becoming conscious is the same thing as waking up. It's the same thing as like there's all these terms, but words aren't real. So that's why the meaning is real. The word, the mouth noise isn't really real. So because of that, consciousness, waking up, all this other shit, it is basically the same thing. Breaking out of the matrix, all of this shit, right? It's basically all the same thing. It's we slowly wake up, and it's like if you think you're out of the matrix, there's always something to work on. That's why it's a constant evolution. It's a constant waking up because you might wake up, but then you can go right back to sleep. And then you have to kind of restart the thing. So it's really an individual thing because everyone's consciousness is on a different level. Some people are asleep, but that is okay. They're not bad for being asleep. They're not dumb for being asleep. They're not anything because I was asleep once. You were asleep once, and you weren't dumb. Like it's just what it is. That some people are in shape and some people are not. Like everything is based off of this spectrum of consciousness where it's like being in shape, there's a spectrum. There's people that are extremely not in shape, and there's people that are extremely in shape, and then there's everything in between, right? So there's people that are asleep, and there's people that are like extremely awake. and everything in between. And everyone is okay because everyone is right where they're supposed to be. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but your consciousness is where it's supposed to be as long as it's slowly growing into what it's supposed to be. Like, it's not about being woke, it's about the journey. Like, everything, like, all these sayings are like repeating through the human world with so many things that, like, it's not about the journey, it's about the destination. It's not about the, like, all of this shit. It's the same thing. Becoming conscious is not actually about becoming conscious or becoming enlightened. It's about the journey. Like, enjoying the journey, growing on the journey, like, becoming a better version of you on the journey, accepting when shit gets fucked on the journey, and accepting the things you, like, can change, but accepting the things you can't change. You can change the things you can change, but if you can't change something, you just have to accept it. So, yeah, I don't know. Consciousness is on this rise. And as we slowly rise our consciousness, I feel I feel like that's what we're kind of supposed to do. What else are we going to do here? Right? Like, I don't know. The reason why I got in shape or healed my mind or spiritual, it's like, what else am I going to do? I might as well get in shape. I might as well work on my mind. I might as well make these videos. I might as well, whatever. Because it's like, as long as I'm on the journey, then that's what the whole point is. The journey to become enlightened or awake, or to become the journey to become conscious, the journey to become get yourself in shape, the journey to heal your mental health. The journey is where it's at.